It's the first hot day of the year. I took off the cover to my AC unit, and what do I notice? Big old mouse trap at the bottom. I saved you the bother of me vacuuming it all up, but if you notice, we've got a ton of mouse urine, there's mouse poop all throughout there, and that's a biological risk. So hantavirus is something that can live in mouse feces. I would never hit dry mouse droppings with a power washer. What you might end up doing is aerosolizing something like hantavirus, and then you breathe that in. Use a different method so you're not potentially aerosolizing any viruses or bacteria that you don't want in your lungs. Today, I'm gonna show you my professional method for getting this clean, and I'm also gonna show you a simple one-step method you can use so you can clean it up yourself without damaging anything. Let's dive in. So we want to put a biocide here to treat the bottom of this, and I'm gonna use an oxygen bleach here. So this is sodium percarbonate. See, there's a lot of little bubbles in there ready to act as my biocide as the first step. So I'm gonna dump that all along the bottom and clear out my, my drain pan here is clogged. So we're gonna clear that out as well, sanitize that. And then for the second step, what we're gonna do is we're gonna use a sodium metasilicate and soap solution. So all these cooling fins are coated with very thin, oily film that collects dust. I don't think I've ever cleaned this out myself other than giving it a quick rinse with the power washer. You have to be careful. You can see these fans are very sensitive. So if you hit this with high pressure, you're gonna bend them. But what we're gonna do is let chemistry do the heavy lifting so that we can give this a gentle rinse from the inside out. We'll get it up and running with as high efficiency as you can for an old AC unit. And to keep it as simple as possible, we're just gonna dump this in here. And we'll just put a little bit to show you, but as soon as I put it in there, it's gonna foam up and start reacting away with all the organics down there. So I'm just gonna dump this all around the outside there. Hopefully some of it starts to drain out of the bottom. I can just hear it bubbling up. I'm gonna leave a little bit of it in case I need any touch-ups. And we are getting some coming out of my drip pan, which is perfect. That's what I wanna see. That's step one. I'm gonna give this about 15 minutes to kind of work away and clean up all of these organics. Destroy all that mouse urine and mouse feces, please and thank you. You can see the power of my dry bulk ingredients here. The pure sodium percarbonate here is breaking down, which I like to see because I know that that's doing the job I need it to do at the bottom of this here. It's been 15 minutes. I'm gonna rinse all of this out here. And I think I'm just gonna use the end of the power washer and just rinse it. Not really gonna use any pressure at all. And I'm gonna make sure I clear everything out so my pan can drain. And then we're gonna move on to step two. So we're just gonna rinse this out in here. Should probably say flick off your breaker before you do any of this. Air conditioner, 23, these two here. Before you do anything, make sure to flick your air conditioner breaker off. I totally did that. So I got it all rinsed out. Now you can see a lot of this. I'm gonna give it a light brush. Actually, when I power wash, it'll knock off that stuff, but I haven't got all the debris out yet. I think the final step is going to be a wet vac of it all. So don't put away your vacuum yet, like I already did. But now that we flushed this out, I'm now gonna spray the metasilicate and very mild soap solution on all the fins and on the fan here, because I think pretty sure we got mouse urine up there. And I guess I'm gonna do the top as well, but I'm gonna spray all of this and we're gonna give it about 5-minute dwell time, and then we're gonna rinse it all out from the inside outwards with the power washer. And again, this is not, I wouldn't use anything more than 400 PSI on this. If you don't know exactly what that is, just put on a rinse tip on your machine, and we wanna let the chemistry do the work, not the pressure, because these are very fine fins. You can see my lovely installer's mark there. I guess that's where his fingers went. Whoop. Anyways. To do this well, you need a quality sprayer. I like these sprayers from Sprayers Plus because if you accidentally dump, let me show you, a bunch of let's say maple keys or maple flower leaves, whatever, went into it when I was pouring it in. It's got filters like this to catch all your little mistakes, so you can just keep spraying. It produces a beautiful quality mist. If you need a professional sprayer, I like these sprayers. I'll have the link in the description. As a homeowner, if you're gonna be doing stuff around your house, 100% worth the investment. They're about double the price of your hardware store sprayers, but just way, 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 way better. Sprayer going here, I got a nice fan tip. We're just gonna coat all of this inside, well, outside and inside. Get all this, we just gotta keep an eye, watch out for any electronics. Don't wanna get those wet, so. We'll coat all this and give it 5 minutes to dwell and then rinse it off. You're gonna be probably doing this on a hot day. Just make sure that the product does not dry on the surface. Worst case, maybe if it does dry, just reapply and rinse off, but try not to let it dry. Work in small sections if you have to, but 3 to 5 minute dwell time. We're gonna rinse it off. I'm about ready here, so I'm gonna put on my special bendy twisty gun. You probably won't have one of those, but just use a garden hose or a sprayer. Low pressure. We don't need to hammer these very gentle fins. So low pressure rinse and get everything out. Don't do that. For the final step, just to get up the last bit of debris at the bottom, I'm just going to use my wet vac and vacuum up the last debris. So there we have it. After a quick vacuum, we are looking good. Looks really good. It's a little rusted and old, but I don't need it to be absolutely perfect. But we know it's sterile now. All the mouse poop was broken down. Fins are looking so much cleaner now. But just visually in between, there's all the dirt and dust buildup is gone. You can sort of tell at the top here if you look. So much cleaner now. I would say this coil is good to go. Much better than the mouse infested contraption I started with. And we're all done here, just in time. The sun's coming out. I'm getting pretty sweaty myself. I'm gonna let this dry off for a little bit, and then I'm gonna put it back together and start it up and cool the house down. Here we go. Everything is working nicely. My name's Andrew Meads. I'm a professional power washer, and I'm now applying everything I've learned over the last 16 years to stuff just around the house. So if you like learning how to clean stuff up, and if you want to find methods so that you can do it yourself at home, I'll have a little sample of the chemistry, and you can see professional methods and professional results. Follow along for more, and I'll see you at the next one. Thanks. Have a great day.